Hey, everybody's. What's everybody up to this very sunny Saturday morning? I just thought I'd pop on here and see what's everybody's doing, how everybody's doing. I spent yesterday driving back up to Columbia and back to see the doctor. Didn't really hear much, other than, do the same old, same old. Just continue what I've been doing. I went to see the rheumatologist, and she thinks I might have psoriasis on my foot. Yay, it's either that or a fungus. I'm not sure which one I'd rather have at this point. So, anyway, she sent a topical cream to the pharmacy, which won't be there until Monday. So, at least they let me know before I went to go pick it up that they won't have it till Monday. Boy, that glare is bad this morning. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay, that might have fixed. Yeah, not really. Not where I need it fixed, anyway. The fun of trying to fix a glare and not get anything in the sticky parts. At least my fire tablet comes in handy for something. That's what I use it for. I read on it at night, but that's what I use it for during the day, is to block the sun. Yeah, I could get my lazy butt up and go close the blind, but then the plants don't get the sunshine they need. So it'll be gone in an hour or so. But now it's screwed up my vision of being able to diamond paint. Oh gosh, does anybody else have that issue? It's like, oh, my diamond painting vision is gone. It's like my night vision. Oh my goodness. I was on a roll too. And no, I'm not trying to steal You Can Call Me Butter's line or anything, but I was on a roll. So, anyways, so I went to the rheumatologist, and she said that everything seemed to be better than last time, because last time I'd missed like a week of my Rinvoq, and my hands were really swollen. She said they weren't as swollen this time, so that's good. And I had taken my Fitbit off to charge. Didn't charge all the way, but I've got a really good farmer's tan going right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's like it's pasty white right there. So yeah, you can tell where I usually wear it. I've switched arms with it for the moment. I'm wearing it on my non-dominant hand, which is where you're supposed to wear it anyway, but I tend to wear it on my left hand anyway. I don't know why. I guess because I'm ambidextrous, I just put it on whichever. Over time, it'll bother one wrist or the other, so I swap them back and forth, depending on which wrist it bothers. So, anyways, so I did that and drove up there and back. Didn't hit any rain. Apparently, it rained here pretty much all day. So, I missed out on that. My sister downstairs said that it rained and thundered and had a big old storm, and I missed out on that. And Maddie didn't freak out or anything, so Sorry, I needed to get a drink. But so yeah, so she did pretty good on her own. We didn't have any accidents because she's been on prednisone again. She had another ear infection. Got her over that. And she just came off of prednisone, so we've had no accidents. She only had a couple. And then she always acts like I'm going to be mad because, she's had an accident in the house. And I'm like, no. And she acts so ashamed that, I couldn't hold it, Mom. And I never get mad at her for it because I understand what it's like to be on prednisone because I've been on prednisone. I know what it's like. You want to eat your way through the house and you have to pee every 5 seconds. So, we just went out lots of times and took up her water at a certain time of night. And, I know what it's like. So, no biggie. But, she made it till 3 o'clock this morning before she woke me up. Which, it's only 2 hours before I normally get up, so, I'm not that tired. I'm a little tired. I could use that extra 2 hours, but I'll live. So, I have found that if I take my sections, where I normally do this as a section, and then take that section and cut it in half, it seems like my sections go faster. Well, I guess they technically do because I'm only doing them half, but it seems like the whole section goes faster because I'm cutting it in half to start with. It didn't take me hardly any time to do that half, and that's with changing all the colors and everything. Of course, I wasn't talking to anybody. I was just listening to music and getting my jam on. So I even had to, stop and walk the dog and, but change pots 15 zillion times. Gotta love Chuck. I'm not gonna work on a Chuck again for a little while though. It'll be a couple months before I pull out a Chuck. I think the next one up is probably going to be Summer with the Masters, and I do not remember the name of the kit. I keep thinking it's Miranda something. I'm going to have to look and see who did it last year. I think it was last year because I ordered it, I think, last year. I don't remember. Fiber fog. Yesterday was Fibromyalgia Awareness Day. Did y'all know that? I didn't until I saw it on... Where did I see it? Somebody had something up yesterday where I saw it. Which is cool that there's a Fibro Awareness Day. I wonder if there's an RA Awareness Day. That would be cool. I don't think there is because I would have heard of that. So, doctor did say that my toes are drifting, but she said the damage that's causing them to drift was done years ago. So there's really nothing they can do about it, which I knew there wasn't anyway. I mean, it's like my fingers drifting. That was damage to those was done years ago. I have no metacarpal bones left in my hands. They're all just kind of little bitty pieces that have kind of formed into one big piece. So, yeah, it is what it is. I have no metacarpal bones in my hands, no metatarsal bones in my feet. There we go. Gotcha. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm not a doctor, and I do not play one on TV that I get my T's and my C's mixed up. Metacarpal bones are in the hands. Metatarsal bones are in the feet. So, anyway, but they've been toast for a very long time, so No biggie. I have known that for a very long time, so yeah, it is what it is. I figure if Mama didn't complain about it, I'm not gonna complain about it. So, and I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of throwing it out there to the universe that this is what it is. So, but she said otherwise everything's pretty much the same, and just keep on doing what I've been doing, and that's what I will do. Stay on my meds and keep plugging away. I wish they'd had some of these meds when Mom was alive. Besides the gold shots that she took for 20 years, those helped her a lot. But they stopped helping over time. So, but she did really well on them for lots of years. And she just got to where they weren't helping, and the doctors didn't suggest anything after that, so she just stopped taking anything. Which, you know, to tell you the truth, she did actually, she did things I couldn't do. So, she was, okay, we'll just call it like it is. She was stubborn, but, you know, so am I. I got a double dose of it. My dad was stubborn too. So, I could out-stubborn my mother if I needed to. I just picked my battles. And which one was which one was worth winning over. Sometimes it wasn't worth trying to out-stubborn her. When it was worth it, I did. She didn't like it. She didn't like not getting her way. Which, you know, we got to admit, who doesn't like not getting their way when it all comes down to it? You know, when you really want something or don't want something, and somebody is just telling you it's going to be their way or the highway, and not that I ever said it that way, but, you know, I always took her feelings into account, but there were things that had to be done sometimes that, you know, were that, I'm making it sound like I was mean to her, because I was never mean to her. But, you know, sometimes, like the family reunion, where everybody wanted her to go and she didn't want to go because it was a long trip, and, you know, she always had a good time once we got there. But I'd put my foot down and say we were going, and she's like, no, we're not. And I'm like, yes, we are. You know, and, you know, I'd pack her into the van and away we'd go. And she always had a good time once we got in the van. She was always glad we went once we got in the van. But, you know, getting her in the van was like pulling donkey teeth. Man, was she stubborn. But, you know, got her done. So, anyways, I miss her a lot. I thought I'd get through April, I'd be fine, and then I realized my birthday's the end of this month, and I was like, nope, got to get through May. Maybe then I'll be fine. Then I get, you know, then I'm fine until the holidays. So I got 6 months of not fine, 6 months of fine, which I realize I just, you know, used the acronym that my other sister says, you know, you know what FINE stands for. Which, if you don't know what FINE stands for, you know, leave me a message down below and I will let you know what FINE stands for. So, it's, anyway, so, but it fits me, so, anyway. But, so I've just been plugging away on Chuck. I've got basically 2.5 sections left to go and he will be done finally. He's only been sitting around for over a year. So, and this is Color of Life? The Color of Life. The Colors of Life by Chuck Pinson that I'm working on right now. So, I need to get another drink, so hang on just a second. Now, I know they just mowed our yard yesterday, so that can't be the mowers out front. So it must be the guy across the way, across the yard, across the street, across the yard. Across the yard is a street. You don't mow a street. But I've got to leave at 11. It's 10:12 now. To go, well, I got to go pick up groceries. I don't have to leave right at 11, but I need to check my oil. Especially since I made that long trip. So, you may see smoke. Please do not send fire. Unless, you know, they're just coming to amuse me. So, you know, they gotta be cute. I think there's a fly outside my window wanting in, but he can't come in. Had to turn the air on. I don't know if I said that in my last whip and chat or not. I did not want to turn it on this early. But we had 90s last weekend. And it was hot. And Maddie's got a fur coat on. I wasn't going to let her suffer. So, on it went. It's supposed to be nice next week, so maybe I can close them. But then again, it's supposed to get hot again, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to be, you know, closing it, opening it up, and then closing it up again, and, you know, I don't know which is... I don't want to run my electric bill up and use up all my grant money. But I don't want to... I want to take advantage of the fresh air, too. So, we'll see. We shall see. So... But Maddie does seem to be feeling some better in the last couple of days since we got the ear infection under control. So, that's a good thing. She's full of piss and vinegar again. But, you know, I've noticed that if she really has to go, she doesn't play her keep-away game. Hi, babe. I woke her up. She was sleeping. Crooked. So, what else is new? Could use some positive vibes for my sister downstairs. She's not feeling well. And my sister in Springfield had a very tiny but very serious stroke where she woke up from her nap and her entire left side was numb. So I could use some positive vibes for her as well. Because, you know, don't like either one of them being ill. So I would appreciate prayers for both of them. I mean, I've made my family, and those two are it, and I don't want to lose them. So let's see what else is going on. Who else is going to be doing summer with the Masters? Anybody? Like I said, I bought the canvas to do it last year, and then I don't remember what happened last year that I didn't do it. I think I was ankle deep in something else that I just didn't have time or didn't make time, or maybe I didn't get my canvas in time. Could be that too, because I ordered it from Uniquely Yours down under, and it took forever to get here because it had to come from Australia. So, but I have it now, and it's already kitted up and ready to go. Making sure I don't have any more 3s to do here. I'm notorious for missing something. I only started with 3s because I already had them in the tray from finishing up the last section, or last half of this section. Then I do my 1s because the 1s are hard to see when you get everything else filled in because they're very pale in there. Hey, stop throwing drills at me. You're throwing something at me anyway. I'm hoping I don't run out of drills because, I'm getting close to the end and some of the pots are getting very empty. And I bought this a long time ago from Dreamer Designs when Chuck Pinson was still licensed with them. So I don't know if they would still honor their, oops, it wouldn't really be an oops, it would be on them that if I run out of drills because, I haven't spilled any other than on the table, and those I pick up. So I guess if I do, we will find out, won't we? But usually my sister downstairs goes with me to Columbia, but she was feeling poorly, so I went by myself, and it's a long drive by myself. It's only like 60 miles or so, but still, it's when you're going by yourself and you don't have a radio that works. I was playing music on my phone, but I didn't want to run the air in the car because that kind of takes up all your gas Takes me a half a tank to get there and back, as it is. So I had the windows down. So, I could hear the music, but I couldn't really hear the music, because all the wind. So, but all in all, it wasn't a bad drive, I guess. I went and got my Five Guys, which I usually get when I go there. I usually go to Five Guys and get a burger and their fries. I love their fries. It's like almost like the fries we made when I was growing up, only not as thick. But, there's always enough to bring some home and have chili fries or cheese fries. So, I'm just kind of rambling with what's going on around here. I don't know if I told you guys I got another message from that guy that's been bugging me, that messaged me through Instagram. It was just, do you know you're stupid? I'm like, my thought was to answer him back to, do you know you're an idiot? But I didn't, because I'm not antagonizing him. It's like, you're obviously a troll. So, I mean, anyway. I blocked him on Instagram, so how he keeps getting through to send me messages, I don't know. Because when I blocked him, it said that it would block him and any other accounts that he would create. Well, obviously, he's able to create other accounts and message me, so I don't know. I don't not know. But he's not bugged me in the last week or so, so maybe he'll just leave me alone from now on, but who knows. That was on the 3rd, and this is the 13th, so it's been 10 days since he's bugged me. So maybe he'll just leave me alone from now on. I don't know. I don't know what makes these people tick, It's like you don't pretend you're somebody in the military and no. I'm not some gullible old lady that would fall for that. So anyway, I think that's pretty much all the news from here. You guys need to fill me in on the news from there. Let me know how you're doing and what you're up to and what you're working on and all the fun stuff going on with you guys. So, because I love to read your comments and I try to answer them if I've got a chance. And because, as you can see, all I do is sit and diamond paint because, my house is clean. So I do need to go straighten my kitchen up, but I can do that in a little bit because I've got to cook tonight. As far as I know, unless my sister is not up to eating yet, and then I don't cook tonight. I cook Monday. So, anyway, I'm at, oh, right at 30 minutes, so that's about the length of my WIP and chat so far. So, I'm going to let y'all go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Or by the time this goes up, it'll probably be Monday because my internet is so slow. So, y'all take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, so we need to be mindful of that. And I know diamond painting helps me with my mental health because it keeps me from dwelling on the dark stuff too much. So keeps my hands busy, keeps my mind busy. So anyway, y'all take care of yourselves, and I love y'all. Give me a like if you like this, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, everybody's.